agent came to America because of me.
I don't think he bigger than the program, bro.
You might as well play 2K. Nah, but I ain't like how he did my man's flight. Ronnie walked out for that. I ain't gonna lie, that was a crazy thing to say.
Isn't his entire, like, identity to hate me? So, like, if he doesn't hate me, then what is he? What I'm saying is, if he didn't bash 2K or me or Mike or whoever, what would his social identity be?
Now, Ronnie's basically saying that Flight is a nobody without hating on 2K, which we all know just isn't true at all.
A nigga shooting farther than a half court, having an actual jump shot animation, and he greens the shot, especially in a nigga's face, and we're allowing that? Of course I'm gonna say this game is ass. What the fuck? I'm not finna dick suck bad behavior, bro.
Have girls fall through like coins in the couch.
Why the internet hates Ronnie 2K, man. Hey, Judge Marvin let you know if Ronnie 2K is guilty or innocent, man. Make sure you guys join the Mazin Members. The fact that Ronnie was over here saying that Ronnie made Flight.
Imagine being the face of the most popular sports video game in the world, and instead of getting love from the millions of people all over the planet who play the game, you manage to find yourself being the one who constantly gets the blame for every problem the game has, which leads to you getting a lot of unprovoked hate. But now that's all starting to seem not so unprovoked.
I just ran into Ronnie in the elevator on the way up here. I should have packed him up for
Stop it.
I really don't blame Jalen Brown for this statement. Ronnie, I've been playing your game since 2K. I've played every 2K up until, I think I played every 2K since 2K, I think it was 2K9. Every game's been the same since 2K19 and 2K26. It's literally been like similar. And then really it's been the same since 2K23, and now we're at 2K26.
Stop it.
We might as well play 2K. Nah, but I ain't like how he did my man's flight.
Facts.
Ronnie was wildin'. Nah, I play 2K though. But Ronnie walked out for that. I ain't gonna lie, that was a crazy thing to say.
He literally
Facts, that was crazy. Why even disrespect a creator like that, bro?
went online and said agent came to America because of me. I had like 8 other petitioners.
Yo.
Yo,
crazy.
That's crazy too.
I think he is, bro.
Yeah.
I don't think he bigger than the program, bro. That's the problem.
His ego's getting in the way, bro. Just because you make a game that a lot of people play, bro, don't mean nothing. Because if I was in charge of 2K, bro, I really care about the community more, man. Honestly, it's simple. You're a millionaire, bro. At this point, bro, just make a game that everybody likes to play. The game is pay to win now, bro. Argue me in the comments. I feel like the game was pay to win after 2K21.
Shazam!
Because they didn't implement seasons at the time. It was just rep. After they implemented seasons and all this, that, and a battle pass, this ain't Fortnite and Call of Duty. And when the game becomes pay to win, bro, it doesn't make it fun anymore. A lot of people talk about the 2K20 days because they were so fun, bro. And the game was RNG, of course. But at the same time, bro, it wasn't pay to win. It didn't cost that much to make your build 85 when you first started out. 2K26, bro, it costs like $100 to make your player 85, gang. They just care about the money aspect of the game. He don't even care about the game anymore, bro.
But the question is, what has Ronnie 2K done over the years to make an entire community of gamers hate him, and how is he now making this all worse?
Make the game pay to win.
What you're here to figure out. But first, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button to join the tribe house with the biggest trapper. And while you're at it, don't forget to click that very first link down below in my description to join my Discord server and become an official member of the community. Now, with that being said, let's get into why the internet hates Ronnie 2K. Okay, so to start, for those of you that don't know who Ronnie 2K is, he's now the head of lifestyle and content marketing for NBA 2K, but he would originally start his career working for the company back in 2008 as the community manager for the popular basketball video game that would only continue to grow over the years. You see, when Ronnie first started working for the company back in 2008, things were much different than they are now, specifically in the game. But those of you who were alive at the time, obviously gaming has never been perfect, and every game had its problems, especially games that released in 2008. But the thing was, during this time, there wasn't many people, if any at all, running to social media every time their game had a minor problem, whether it was like a small glitch or something in the game. People weren't going to go to Twitter and type paragraphs and tag the developers telling them what the issues was with the game. The closest thing we probably got to this back in 2008 was like the nerds who literally just spent their days sitting in online chat rooms or forums about the games they were playing, which ironically,
or like MySpace and like early Twitter,
a job interview with the company in the first place. communities. Now, originally his job was just to manage the forums because that's what he was doing at the time. He was typing about 2K in the forums and they liked the information that he was putting out, so they hired him to be the community manager of their forums. But as social media and gaming continued to grow, everything would change for Ronnie and 2K as a whole around 2014. You see, when games like NBA 2K14 would launch, this was the start of next generation gaming on consoles like the Xbox One and PS4. And when 2K14 released on October 1st, 2013, this would be the first introduction that the world would get to the popular game mode My Park, which completely changed 2K and really content creation in general. You see, as the years progressed, 2K would become more and more popular, creating some of the biggest content creators in the world that we all know and love today. But the problem that 2K eventually ran into was that while the game was getting more and more popular each year, the people who were playing this game and creating content based around this game believed that the game was getting progressively worse each year. And that was due to the developers not really listening to what the community wanted and fixing some of the issues that we were all complaining about.
Before I let Tylo speak on this, bro, I will speak on this too, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I've dedicated 3/4 of my life. I've dedicated 3/4 of my life to this game, bro. I've made videos on 2K, man. A lot of people wanted me to make up my career series this year. And the reason why I haven't done that is for the simple fact that, look, if I make a 2K video, the algorithm's just gonna throw off my whole entire channel. If I do make 2K videos, it'll be on a separate channel. And I'll let y'all know whenever I do that, of course, because we love the Mazin Members. Make sure you guys join the Mazin Members. I'd probably say 2K17 is my favorite 2K of all time. In terms of Park, My Team, and Play Now. I grew up really playing My Team from 2K17, 2K18, 2K19, 2K20, 2K21, 2K22, and I think 2K23. I think 2K24 I played too, so I'll say 8. I started playing Park in 20. When I was younger, I hate using fucking one player. I like using a whole team, like controlling my whole entire team. But now, I kind of prefer to just use one player. I can see why niggas hate 2K nowadays. Like I said, it's pay to win. There's seasons. It don't feel like 2K. It feels like we're playing a whole different other game. Niggas using Zens now. These niggas nowadays are something different, bro. These niggas don't touch grass. Rockstar might be taking all your fans, bro. Because when GTA 6 comes out, I ain't gonna lie, 2K might be dead as hell.
I'm gonna be the voice for y'all, chat. What changes do 2K need to make? Ronnie, chat is crazy because Ronnie's standing right behind the camera, but he don't want to be shown. Yes! Lower the VC prices, goddamn!
Ty Lil, yes. It shouldn't cost $50 to make your build 85, gang. Back in 2K, I think 2K20, bro, maybe $50 to make your build 99, bro. I can understand that, okay? They're just doing it for the money aspect, bro. People are actually gonna buy the game more if you think about it. Because the price is low and people are gonna spend more money.
I think I gotta step out of that one. Not afraid of that.
Nah!
Nah, hell nah. Come back in the frame. I forgot her name, but yeah, come back in the frame. Fuck you doing? I know you gotta keep a job.
2K, lower the VC prices.
Yes.
Add on Fire NBA Jam. Make defense better.
Yes.
Take out the side steals.
Yes.
And add me. Why you? No, yo, you see what you do? 2K, no, don't cut that out. Chat, you see what you do, right? So when it comes to making adjustments, she want to step out of the frame. Now me and you in this together.
I am, but like, you know.
Oh, okay.
Ain't nothing like, you know. Listen to the nigga and make the decision. Oh, fuck. In the business world, when customers and fans decide on the popularity of the game, it's good to listen to the community. Mazin Members, let me know what y'all think in the comments.
I work for 2K.
I work for 2K.
See, exactly. Exactly, try to keep a job. They're 10 minus crazy.
I'm trying to make it right.
So guess who all of this blame ends up falling on? Over the years, every missed jump shot, bad animation, glitch, server issue, anything.
Look 3-level score, slasher, stretch glass cleaner.
Ronnie. And while he has nothing really to do with any of the gameplay development, he's still the community manager whose entire job is to listen to feedback from the community and get it over to the devs to ensure these complaints will be
fire this nigga. Niggas been saying the same shit about 2K for the past 5-6 years, bro. Besides 2K17 and besides 2K16, 2K20 is the best 2K of all time, bro. For Park, this is the 3rd best 2K of all time. For me, it's first because I didn't play 17 and 16. 18 was ass, and 19 was ass because of fucking OP ass post scores. Argue me in the comments.
Fixed, but it seemed like that never happened. Instead, it seemed like Ronnie just used this title as community manager in order to just grow his own personal brand.
Yeah.
He gained over 1.5 million followers on Twitter and over 1 million followers on Instagram, literally branding himself as the face of 2K. While other community managers...
If you're the face of 2K, bro, make sure you at least you have a good face on, bro. Make me the face of 2K, bro. Because I know exactly what I'd bring back if I was the face of 2K. There shouldn't be shot cues. Take that shit out. I don't know why it was release, jump, set point. It shouldn't be that. It should just be a jump shot. If you can't time the jump shot, oh well, make a new one. Lower the VC prices like what Ty Lewis said. That's definitely true.
Of much more popular games are literally unknown. Like, I've been a huge Call of Duty gamer my entire life. I started my whole channel being based around Call of Duty. I don't know if any of you were even around for that, but the point I'm trying to make is I literally could tell you the Call of Duty manager's name if I wanted to. Like, obviously I could look it up, but like, no one's dying in Call of Duty and instantly yelling the community manager's name. It just doesn't happen. Meanwhile, Ronnie, on the other hand, it seemed to make himself into like...
Hey, I agree with Ben on that one, because I've never heard anybody ever say that shit. And my team played out
10 to 12 years. But with this level of stardom, of course comes even more drama and hate. But this time around, I think it started becoming a bit more deserved.
How tall is this nigga?
Years, Ronnie has said a lot of things and made a lot of promises to the community that all just ended up being flat out lies. From underwater parks supposedly being in the game to Yeezys getting added as a shoe option, which was a pretty big thing at the time because Yeezys were super popular, to also being able to respec your build, which also was another huge thing because people didn't want to keep spending money to make new builds. And of course, the most infamous lie of his entire career, which is when he said that the park was going to be different from 2K19 to 2K20 after people literally seen that it was the same park in the trailer.
Literally, same exact park.
At least it did indeed end up being the same
park.
You know, the other thing that we get to do next year is finally Yeezys are coming to NBA 2K17.
Amazing. I wonder if they'll go as fast in the game as they go in the store.
My understanding is that you can completely rebuild your guy from scratch, and you use the VC that you had used to build your guy originally to just use him. People are talking about lowering VC prices. Remember, guys, that like Cash and I talked about this earlier. You can respec all your builds. So like, if you don't want to build 17 my players, you don't have to. You can respec them. People,
all these lies, bro. Why, nigga? Why are you making broken promises to us, bro? It's also a lot of us niggas' fault too, bro. Because at this point, this is Ronnie, and we're the people right here, and all Ronnie's just doing this. Whenever the new game comes out, or whenever a new promise comes out for the game, he's just doing this. And then this is us right here.
The conclusions on what they saw in terms of the neighborhood in this trailer, that's not the neighborhood.
Every time a new game comes out, the trailer is like peak, bro. The trailer is like top notch, gang. If anything, they spend all their money on the trailer, bro. And then whenever the game comes out, maybe after like the first like week or like month, maybe month, bro, niggas stop playing that shit, gang. Cause I love video games, bro, and really, honestly, bro, I was gonna build my whole entire YouTube around gaming. Here we are now making reactions to fucking Ronnie 2K's broken promises. Yo,
you guys can think whatever you want.
Now, of course, all of these were lies, which only made the NBA 2K community build more and more hatred towards Ronnie.
Yes.
It wasn't only content creators and gamers that had some sort of resentment towards him.
Those basketball players too.
Been so bad with Ronnie over the years that even some actual NBA players would begin to call him out.
Let's get right into it. Let's get right into it. What's your rating?
I just ran into Ronnie in the elevator on the way up there.
Stop it.
I knew it was Kyrie. I saw the logo.
Stop it. Why you ain't pressing then?
Shout out to Ronnie too.
Oh, now you want to pick him up.
Nigga said he would have fight his ass and now he want to shout him out.
Get that shit together, bro. Say that.
This usually takes place whenever the NBA players don't really agree with their overall ratings, and Ronnie probably isn't even the one who makes the overall, but he's the one who reveals it and posts about it and things like that.
Yeah.
And of course, all of the NBA players are just putting the blame on him.
I feel like John Wall could have been higher because John Wall in 2017 was tough. A 90 overall is kind of too low. He could have been like a 92, 93, you know?
But he did even end up getting into a more serious situation with former NBA crash out DeMarcus Cousins after Ronnie would forget that he was still alive and say some pretty negative things about DeMarcus's character.
Is that weird though?
Ah, shit. Cousin's gonna get an Elgato.
What?
Oh, that's not good.
What?
Cousins didn't get an Elgato, so he can't play tonight.
You didn't what?
He didn't receive an Elgato. They didn't ship these fucking packages right. Everybody's missing pieces.
You're lying.
So that's not good. That's gonna set us back.
Last nigga you would have pissed off is fucking DeMarcus Cousins. Yo, y'all see what he was doing on the Kings, bro? Hey, my man would have been a top 20 center of all time. This nigga never got injured. Argue me in the comments, bro. DeMarcus Cousins was a do-it-all center. This nigga could fucking shoot, post up, nigga play defense.
Well, that at least answers that we only do 2 on Friday, then the rest is still.
That's assuming that Cousins is such a dick. Like, I could see him just being like, I don't want to fucking do this.
Oh, damn.
No way.
Not to mention his matchup would be annoying too.
Calling DeMarcus Cousins a dick is crazy. I ain't gonna lie.
It's NBA players that are carving out their time.
This led to DeMarcus Cousins responding on Twitter with a tweet insinuating that Ronnie had messed up. And of course, once Ronnie seen this tweet and realized what had happened, he would instantly take to Twitter to cop the plea and of course apologize for everything that he said, blaming it on work stress. Over the years, it just seemed like
shut up.
Popular and completely started dominating the basketball scene. Ronnie would start becoming more and more arrogant alongside it, as if he was the one who was attaining these new heights by himself. We all know that this wasn't the case at all. It was just the growing popularity of 2K, and that mostly came from it being the only basketball game being released after NBA Live just completely disappeared. As a community manager, your number one job is,
I ain't gonna lie, 2K23 was one of the worst 2Ks of all time too. That shit sucked.
To listen to the community, listen to the feedback.
I played COD more than anything that year.
And try to get any complaints and things that you constantly see online over to the dev team in order to get it fixed. But it seems like Ronnie doesn't do this at all. And of course, probably the most important part of this job is actually being liked by the community that you're attempting to manage, which we know he isn't really liked by many people in the 2K community. So with Ronnie being borderline terrible at his job, you may be wondering, how hasn't he been fired yet? Why does 2K still keep him around if things are this bad? Better yet, forget getting fired and all of that. How has he managed to get these 2 to 3 promotions that he's gotten over the past 17 years when it seems like he doesn't do his job much at all? Well, the short answer is the game is still doing better than ever. While most of us hate 2K and constantly talk trash about 2K and things like that, the game's still selling and doing record-breaking numbers as well. So in the eyes of 2K, Ronnie's doing great at his job. He's keeping the community engaged, whether it's good or bad. He hasn't had any crazy accusations or drama or controversies, anything like that. The biggest issues that Ronnie's had since he's been working for 2K has been 2 run-ins with 2 different content creators that managed to go a little too far. One started with the popular creator who goes by the name of Agent Double O, who I'm sure most of you probably know from the popular group AMP. For those of you who don't know, before AMP became what it is today, most of the members were some of the biggest 2K creators in the world, and Agent specifically is someone who has played and created content out of every 2K game mode dating all the way back to the early days of 2K17. And the thing about Agent is he's always shared his opinions on the game. He's talked about drama and news going on within the community. He's always done this in the most respectful way possible, but things would change after he dropped a video on January 25th, 2021 titled Goodbye NBA 2K. You see,
I can understand why I haven't fired him. Most niggas don't really understand that. Why fire a nigga that's making them money? You know what I'm saying? It's like if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Him not listening to us is making 2K money, if you think about it. Moving on to Agent Zero, yeah, he is an OG for sure. Man, niggas gonna still be the same niggas. Even if we didn't have 2K, bro, we gonna play other games. We gonna do other things. Come on, gang. Like 2K is not just a one-all, be-all.
In this video, he simply talked about all of the issues and things that were going on with 2K over the years, and he also mentioned how the company refuses to fix these same ongoing recurring problems. And while he was mentioning all of these issues and giving his honest opinions, he did all of this in the most respectful way possible. He didn't raise his voice. He didn't he didn't do any of that. But somehow this video would still end up completely tarnishing his relationship with 2K. After Ronnie would get on stream and make the bold statement that Agent should be grateful for him and everything he's done because Agent wouldn't even be in America if it wasn't for him.
In America, if it wasn't for me, I helped him with a visa, and now, like, you guys don't know the full story. Like, I helped him with a visa so he could come to America. I wrote him a letter, and then he has the audacity to continue to act poorly towards me. So yeah, I don't really like that very much. If I do you a favor of such a magnitude, that's a problem.
Bro, playing the game 10, 12, 14 hours a day, bro, is draining. I understand you got him a visa or did whatever for him, and niggas want to pivot content. He's just calling it for what it is, bro. Everybody's different perspectives and opinions. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I got an issue with something, I'm going to address it. I don't blame Agent. I'm on Agent's side. Agent's innocent. Ronnie 2K, you're still guilty. And even if Ronnie, if you're watching this video, bro, you know what I'm saying? I still play your game. But still, bro, I'm going to still stand on what I got to say, bro. Even if my account's banned on 2K or whatever, bro, cool.
Say whatever he wants. He knows the truth.
And Agent will refer to this exact moment just a few days ago.
He knows the truth is
when
crazy.
He was talking about an ongoing situation that Ronnie's currently in with a different content creator.
When you know when you get a visa, you have to get like companies you work with, stuff like you reach out to them, see if they can make you a petition, and you add it on like as evidence, like this is what I do for work. So I asked 2K, like, literally, this is the game, like if y'all could petition, it would help. And so he did. Dope. But then he literally went online and said Agent came to America because of me. Nigga, I had like 8 other petitioners.
Yo.
Yeah, bro.
That nigga,
That's crazy.
why you do that? This nigga think he is, bro.
Yeah.
Ronnie think he bigger than the program, bro. That's a problem.
And I ain't gonna lie, bro. Someone need to press his ass too, bro. The fact that he said that, the fact that he basically just said that he made Agent Zero because he plays his game and he makes content about it is crazy. Although this nigga had 8 other niggas that helped him try to get to America, but he thought he was the only one. Let me know in the comments what y'all think, Mazin Members.
Ronnie 2K.
And all of that drama between him and Ronnie also led to Agent never getting invited to Community Day again. And for those of you that don't know, Community Day is an event that NBA 2K hosts like a week before the game comes out, where they invite all of the top influencers and creators and things like that who play 2K, and they allow them to do like a play test of the game a week early and get videos out before everyone else, which is obviously a huge advantage if you're a creator who makes videos based on 2K. It used to be a very big thing where all of the big creators in the community were actually getting invited. Now it's really just a bunch of people that you have to be tapped in with 2K to really know about, and that's because 2K stopped inviting people who share their real opinions and things like that on the game. Like if you say the game's trash or you just genuinely don't like the
why would I dick suck a video game? This is behind a TV screen and a controller.
Game, you're not getting invited. You literally have to be on your hands and knees glazing them for the entire year.
Authenticity is the most important thing in life.
This is actually exactly how Ronnie ended up in his very long running beef with the popular creator Flight Reacts. Now we all know who Flight Reacts is. He started his career playing games like NBA Live, Madden, and of course NBA 2K. And then he would later switch to reactions where he saw insane amounts of success. But over the years, he's one of the only big creators who really stayed true to 2K and continuously posted and streamed the game over the entire course of his career. And with this, Flight thought that he deserved some type of recognition from 2K. He's probably the biggest creator that still plays the game consistently. So all Flight simply wanted was a Community Day invite or a logo within the game. And once again, just for some insight, 2K gives logos to different celebrities, athletes, creators, things like that, just for people to be able to verify who they are when they're playing online in the park, which is obviously a pretty good feature because it is cool to see like an NFL player or an NBA player in the park and go play against them and things like that. But anyways, Flight is someone who always kept it real and always going to speak his mind whether it's good or bad. So that led to him always expressing his true feelings about 2K. If it was trash, he's going to say it's trash. If there's an issue, he's going to say there's an issue. And of course, 2K as a company.
If the game is ass, I'm gonna address it, bro. Flight is one of the most real, is one of the realest creators I've seen, bro. He doesn't bullshit. He doesn't really, bro. He says to himself, if the game is ass, he's gonna call it for what it is, bro. He's not finna bullshit. And I don't blame him because I'm the same damn way.
But he doesn't like that much at all. So this led to Flight constantly getting denied for logos, constantly getting denied for invites to Community Day. Because once again, you literally have to.
I ain't glad the fact that you can have a jump shot shooting like that from West Bumblefuck is crazy.
Glaze them to get any type of recognition. But when 2020 came, Flight literally hit the peak of his career and it became borderline impossible to deny his success or overlook him anymore.
Oh God, Flight was up.
2K trying to patch things up with Flight Reacts on social media. But by this time, according to Flight himself, it was simply too late. Now this was a great response by Flight because they tried to wait till it was like more beneficial for them to like give him the logo and things like that. And he still on all 10 and didn't fall for the bait. So this is what all led to Flight Reacts completely just bashing 2K, Mike Wang, and of course Ronnie whenever he got the chance. And for the longest time, no one really even said anything about it up until recently. You see, NBA 2K just released, and so far it's been one of the better 2K releases in the last 6 years. And I guess with the success that the game is having, Ronnie 2K is feeling even more egotistical than usual, because while on a recent stream with Aiden Ross, he will finally address the situation he has going on with Flight. And spoiler alert, what he said was very disrespectful.
Bro, Ronnie, I want to get you and Flight together, bro. That's gotta happen, bro, one day.
I'm happy to do it.
I know.
But it's sort of his entire existence though, right?
What do you mean? My face.
Isn't his entire like identity to hate me? So like if he doesn't hate me, then what is he? I guess he's also the inspirational
Flight, look.
You know what I mean? Like
I know, okay, I get what you're saying, but like Flight got like, okay. The thing about Flight, no. I get what you're saying, but no. Like his thing is like the game is shit. You know, all this stuff. But I don't think it's directly towards you. Like, if y'all kicked it off camera and dapped up, he would think it's smooth. You know what I mean? But Flight, nah. I feel like it's...
I'm happy to.
I don't feel like his whole thing is just hating, bashing, you know, 2K.
What I'm saying is if he didn't bash 2K or me or Mike or whoever, what would his social identity be?
I mean, FTC Flight. You know, he's just the... You know, Flight's... In my opinion, Flight my top 3. All time.
Now, Ronnie's basically saying that Flight is a nobody without hating on 2K, which we all know just isn't true at all.
He's had a lot of viral moments outside of 2K, bro. This nigga Flight and a bunch of our creators have spent money on your game, bro, and spent time on your game, bro. And the fact that these niggas couldn't get invites to shit or even logos or just anything special, a nigga shooting farther than a half court, having an actual jump shot animation, and he greens the shot, especially in a nigga's face, and we're allowing that? Of course I'm gonna say this game is ass. What the fuck? That makes no sense at all. I'm not finna dick suck bad behavior, bro. It really just comes down to that, gang.
Many people that watch Flight probably don't even know about the beef he has with 2K unless they watch his 2K videos. So to say a person who was arguably the biggest person on the internet in 2020 is nothing without a video game is pretty bizarre to say, and of course Flight wouldn't let this slide at all.
Bro, you know when niggas be saying shit and they trying so hard to like be like these, like to get the nigga that they talking to agree, like, hey, don't you agree with me? Ain't I cooking right now? Bro, Aiden is not agreeing with you, bro. Nobody's agreeing with you, Ronald. Nigga, Ronald, without 2K, Flight will still be Flight.
Facts.
Without 2K, what's Ronnie gonna do? Watch your motherfucking mouth. You literally just disrespected my 14, 15 years of existence on this YouTube and streaming shit. Watch your motherfucking mouth, Ronald. You add a few new features in 2K that should have been in the motherfucking game for the last 5 years that the community been complaining about. And you've been talking, you're talking different, nigga? Humble yourself, nigga.
Even other creators from all around the community.
Hey, bro, Mazin Members, let me know what y'all think in the comments. If Flight overreacted or if Flight is true. In my opinion, Flight is true, bro. You gotta stand on business and you gotta stand on principle, bro. If a nigga try to G-check me like that, bro, I'm standing on business. Simple. It's a head scratcher, bro. And it's like, come on. And the niggas who really watch Flight, no, that's not even Flight for real, bro.
Would begin to share their opinions.
He did it so subtly too.
And they will all agree that Ronnie was indeed tripping.
Play 2K, yeah, I would, but like, nah, we might as well play 2K. Nah, but I ain't like how he did my man's Flight.
Facts.
Ronnie was wildin'. Nah, I play 2K though. But Ronnie walked out for that. I ain't gonna lie, that was a crazy thing to say.
Yo, you heard what Ronnie 2K said about Flight?
I didn't see it. I sent the clip to myself, but I didn't see it yet.
I ain't gonna, bro, that shit was weird. Like, he was talking to Aiden. He was saying, yeah, but like, what is Flight without talking shit about me? He just know, he basically saying he's essentially only known for shit talking me. What would he be known for if I wasn't like a thing? I ain't gonna lie, I told Aiden, I'm like, you should have told that nigga he's a fucking retard right there to his face.
What was that? Was that live?
Yeah, it was live. Bro.
Nigga had the audacity.
Nigga. I don't understand. That nigga should have got pressed right there.
Yes.
On that call, bro.
Rage is correct.
Yeah, man. Hey, yo, Ronnie already got like a bad public image to people who love 2K in public. This gonna be even worse, Ronnie.
Facts.
Y'all know Ronnie, every time you go in public, people always harassing about 2K fixing servers and stuff. Bro, you just blatantly disrespect FTC.
Facts.
Where FTC on this radio though?
Nigga disrespect the whole entire brand.
Curry can't even go in public right now without getting some type of FTC love.
Facts.
This ain't gonna be well, Ronnie.
So now we're at the point where it's basically impossible for Ronnie and Flight to ever patch up whatever it is they have going on. And Ronnie hasn't said anything about this situation since, so he's probably not going to. But this has all definitely caused Ronnie to get a lot of hate and criticism online from the community, which once again is kind of deserved, because as a community manager or former community manager, whatever the case is, you should know that dissing one of the most loved people within the communities just isn't going to end well for anyone that would have said that, let alone Ronnie 2K. But that's just my personal opinion. As you guys know, the only opinion that I really care about is y'all's opinion. So with that being said, be sure to comment down below. What do you guys think?
Judge Marvin let you know, clear as day, Ronnie is guilty. Anybody that works for 2K, bro, is guilty by association. My boy Flight innocent, Cash is innocent, and really anybody that plays 2K, bro, and has been authentic and true to their word, true to self, is innocent. You don't listen to the community, bro. That's the main reason, bro. And the result of you not listening to the community has made creators and fans not play the game anymore, bro. There's been a lot of niggas who don't buy 2K, who do not buy the new 2Ks anymore, just for the simple fact that you don't listen, bro. And you calling out their favorite streamers and creators, saying that, oh, they're not getting a logo, they're not invited to community day, which is literally like one of the best, it was like one of the biggest days for 2K. The fact that Ronnie disrespected Flight, his fan base is big and his community is big, so you disrespecting him, of course you're gonna get backlash, bro. And a lot of creators that are like up there too, like Agent Zero, AMP, they're gonna say something too, bro. Cause everybody knows Flight is genuine, gang. He's to himself. He don't do nothing. He mad chill. And the fact that you called out Agent Zero and saying that, you know what I'm saying, you're talking about him coming to America, saying that you're the only nigga that helped him get a visa, even though he had 8 other niggas that helped him with that shit, and you called him out for that? I don't really blame Bendo for what he said, the statement he said, whenever he was like, if his ego gets even worse, because 2K26 is one of the better releases of the past couple of 2Ks. So his ego is finna be even higher, because if you give a nigga an inch, they gonna take a fucking mile. The fact that you disrespecting creators because they believe your game is trash. I mean, nigga, there's no game that's perfect. Call of Duty has some imperfections, GTA has some imperfections, Battlefield has imperfections. Nigga, any game has imperfections, but there's gonna be no game on the planet that's not perfect. Ronnie 2K, if you're watching this video, like I said, I don't respect you as a 2K employee. I don't. As a person, I don't know you, so I'm not even gonna speak on that. As the face of 2K, I don't respect you, bro. At the same time, there is a lot of shit I would change about the game. Basically, just make 2K27 a retrofit of all the other 2Ks. I guarantee you'll make money. Just listen to the fucking community, bro. That's all you have to do. It's that simple, bro. Just make the game based off the community, bro. If you make the game based off the community, the game will literally sell, bro. You'll probably even make more money ever if you just make the game about the community, bro. I guarantee you it's not hard to pull up old files, and it is not hard to make the game by the community, bro. But y'all just doing it for the money aspect and what y'all think is good. Put the ego to the side, gang, and listen to the community, bro. If niggas from the 2K community is watching this video, bro, wholeheartedly guarantee you niggas will listen to what I gotta say. 10 toes, gang. Hope you guys enjoyed the reaction video, man. Let me know if you guys want me to react to next. See you guys in the next reaction. MarMazin out.